Everybody, Rose Matter here, and welcome to my reaction and discussion for episode 9 of the Madoka Magica anime. I got the episode right this time. So we are doing episode 9 today, and the last episode was pretty crazy. We got some big truth bombs dropped on us. Of course, the big thing being that if a magical girl has their soul gem corrupted, they become witches. So this is where witches come from, is it's previous magical girls who have had their souls corrupted. So essentially, the things that people have been fighting all this time have been previous magical girls. And I'm wondering if that's the only way that witches can be created, or if there's other things as well, or if that's solely what witches are, just corrupted magical girls. So it's kind of like somebody described it really well in a comment where it's basically like a pyramid scheme where they need to get grief seeds, but then they are powered by grief seeds, but then the grief seeds come from witches, and the witches were previous magical girls, and they basically need to run on the grief seeds of previous magical girls who became witches. It's just like, what? It's pretty crazy. And also that Kyubey is called an incubator. So I have a general idea what an incubator is, but I have the like dictionary meaning for it here, and an apparatus used to hatch eggs or grow microorganisms under controlled conditions. So we've seen that Kyubey, he takes grief seeds and he puts them into his body. And so he's hatching eggs or growing microorganisms. So that's the whole thing, is like, what is he doing this for? What is his purpose? Obviously, there's something more to Kyubey than we thought. And I've been very suspicious about him from the beginning. And I'm just like, okay, so he's obviously has something to do with this. I don't know if we're going to be getting more information on exactly what his grand purpose is for this. But we left off with Sayaka. Unfortunately, she just kept going down deeper and deeper into just despair, and the episode ended with her grief, her soul gem being completely corrupted, turning black, and it is implied that she is now a witch. So now it's the big thing, is like, is this going to be the thing that is going to push Madoka into finally becoming a magical girl? Also, another thing is Hamura. Apparently Hamura and Madoka have met in some sort of previous timeline, so now we've got different timelines. It was just a lot. It's a lot to take in. It's a crazy last episode, so I don't know what new information we're going to get with this one, but it seems like now the girls are going to have to try and fight Sayaka. I don't know if Sayaka is able to be saved at this point, or if she's too far gone. And is this going to be the thing that's going to push Madoka into maybe trying to bring Sayaka back? Maybe that will be her wish, is to uncorrupt her, if that is possible. So anyway, that's enough from me. Let's see if this episode gives us as much meat as the last one, and if we can learn anything new. So let's go ahead and let's get started. You know what? I appreciate that Kyoko did try to help Sayaka after they got off on such a wrong foot. Okay, so it's like a musical world because Sayaka obviously has some, love of music. All right, well, we're getting into the action right away. All right. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, right, because that's just her body, right? That's not actually the soul. The soul's already, it's too late. She's in the witch. It's done. Oh, there's Hamura. Oh, does she freeze time? Oh, yeah, right. I guess if she can travel between timelines. I wonder if Kyoko knew. Did she know about this whole thing about magical girls becoming witches? It seems like maybe she didn't. Wow, needless baggage. Damn, Hamura. Like, man, I know that you're being cold for a reason, but oof. Oh, do we count that as a hair flip? I'm gonna count that as a hair flip. I have my drink, just like before. But yeah, it is nice to see Kyoko. I think Kyoko sees herself a little bit in Psyche after that talk they had at the church, where she also used her magic or her wish to help somebody else. And then once she saw what happened as a result, she just kind of gave up and lived selfishly. But maybe deep down she admired Sayaka for trying to stick with like her ideals. But then see where that got her. In a way, I think Kyoko being selfish ends up like prolonging her life a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else that I didn't mention at the beginning. Oh yeah, that whole thing with Kyubey getting shot by Hamura right as he was about to like make the contract with Madoka. It seemed like that was pretty crazy, and then he basically like ate himself. That was a little fucked up. But it's yeah, it's funny. Like as I move on more and more into the series, and it gets darker and darker, the difference between the opening and the actual contents of the show are so far removed now. Like this is so bright and happy and cheerful. And the show is not that. At least not right now. Oh no, Madoka, that's right. She couldn't have known. She doesn't know what's happened to Sayaka. Oh, this is rough. So Sayaka's like she's done, right? Like there's no bringing her back. Yeah, that look on Kyoko's face, she still looks a little bit in shock. I don't think she knew. And of course Hamura knows. She knows everything. Maybe it's like hitting Kyoko that all this time she's been fighting other magical girls. That's a lot to take in. They're learning a lot in a little bit of time. Man, the art direction is so good, just the way just like it looks so lonely and dark and sad. What's the term? You either live or you die a hero like mommy, I guess, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Like Sayaka now, she's only gonna end up hurting people trying to do good. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a hard life lesson. This is tough love being like, yeah, you want to be a magical girl, this is what happens to you. Oh, damn. Wow, she's so harsh. Holy shit, just being like, wow, just calling her a corpse. Yeah. Oh, that was an epic hair flip. That was a big flip, so we're gonna take a little, I mean, we're gonna take a big sip. And there he is, of course. He's showing up when she's at her most vulnerable. He's like, I was so close last time before Homura stepped in. But now that Saika's gone, he's like, I got her. And there's we, so there's multiple incubators like he is. Or it's, I say he, I don't know if it's a he. Might not even have a gender. All right, here we go. We're gonna get into like the whole backstory and what's going on with this. Okay, so it's like the greater good where it's just their energy sources for the universe? Okay. That's why he's so blank-faced all the time. Although someone did say that Kyubey has a lot more expressions in the manga. Oh shit. Wow. So yeah, he wants them to become witches. And didn't he say that Madoka has the potential to have the strongest energy or be the strongest magical girl ever? But she also has the potential to be the strongest witch ever. And then there's this thing coming still. So I imagine he wants her to become a magical girl before then. And he's really pushing Madoka to be like, you need to become a magical girl because you could save the universe with your power. He's just so, like I said, irrational. He's like, I don't trick. I just, you guys don't ask enough questions. It's true. He's just like, you should know everything before you sign a contract. You should ask questions. You wouldn't sign a contract before reading it. Wow, he literally is talking about the greater good. And she's just, wow, straight up calling him an enemy. Okay. Ugh, I hate that I kind of agree with him if he's telling the truth. Like, I can see his point of view too. Yeah, yeah. So now it makes sense. Wow, if you ever feel like dying for the sake of the universe, call me anytime. Well, now there's no. Yeah, he's just being absolute about it. Like, all right, well, this is exactly what you're gonna get yourself into. Damn, here I was being like, I can't wait for her to become a magical girl, and now I'm just like, never mind. Not good. Oh, what's going on here? Oh no, Kyoko is like, don't expend, she's gonna expend her energy too, trying to save Sayaka. Hmm. Just that blank face just cracks me up. Yeah, plus, like, now we've learned that Kyubey wants her to be a witch because it's more energy. That's He wouldn't want her to get her soul gem back realistically. Oh god, and poor Madoka, she's gotta like go back to school and pretend like she's everything's okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. True. Like, damn. Poor Hitomi's just gonna be all by herself. Poor forgotten Hitomi. She's just so left out of the loop of everything, but probably for the best for her. She's really growing on me. I really didn't like her. Well, I thought she was kind of cool, but kind of a dick, but she's really coming around. Oh, like, Kyoko's known her for how long, and she's trying to go to this length to save her. It's really nice, actually. Or maybe you'll just kill Sayaka for good. That could happen, too. But I was like, in any other magical girl anime, maybe that's the case, but I don't think that's gonna happen here. Right? She's even like talking about that, like it's unrealistic, but yes, that's like I said, she really does see Sayaka in her, like a more ideal version of her. Aw. I have a I have a bad feeling about this. Like, whenever a character starts to kind of become more sympathetic, I'm just like, we've already lost two magical girls. Are we gonna lose Kyoko too? I feel like if of everybody, she'd be the next to go because she's reaching her arc. She's like, I do what I want. And she knows what they're, she can probably, she knows what they're about to do, so she's gonna try and stop them. Yeah, this is the bad thing. Like, we've got, yes, exactly. That thing's coming, and there are already two magical girls down. And is that the thing? Is that the thing that was at the very, very beginning in Madoka's dream? Was that the witch that was destroying the town? And it was only Hamura, so maybe like that could have been in a previous timeline, but maybe that's a premonition of what's to come. And Kyoko wasn't there, so I'm like, oh god, I got a real bad feeling. I don't think she can be saved. I feel like that's the real, not the, that's like the unrealistic version. What would happen in a normal one. Yeah. Right after everything you've seen, not great. Doesn't seem great. I just love the spin on it, where it's just like this show is about everybody trying to convince the main character not to become the magical girl. And that might also be some foreshadowing that she might have to become one because she might be the only one left and she'll have to be the one to save the city. Whoa. Oh, this is pretty cool. It's like a boss fight. I mean, I guess it is kind of a boss fight. Oh, it's so pretty in a weird way. And the music too, just like the crescendos. Uh-oh. She's not looking good. She's not looking good. Oh, I have a bad feeling about Kyoko. Oh no. Oh, Komura, where's Homura? She normally shows up by now. Oh no. Oh. Wow, is Kyoko gonna be the one potentially to get through to her? Oh no. Oh no, okay. Maybe this is the moment Kyoko's gonna realize, like, oh no, she might be too far gone. Oh, wow. I guess she grew up in with religion, right? Oh, oh, wow. How did I not think about that? That he's gonna be the one in here. And there's Homura. Oh no, this is real bad. Oh no. Oh no, this is what I was thinking was, oh no, she's done. She's done. Fuck, we're gonna be down another girl, aren't we? I don't think Sayaka's gonna have a come to Jesus moment at the last minute. That counts. It's not a Homura hair flip, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Mm. Oh wow, she okay. Wow, the overtones. She's praying. She's in the prayer thing. Oh no, what's going on here? Oh wow. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Oh, it just got so quiet all of a sudden. Oh, she broke her own. She broke her own soul gem. Oh my god, she's. That's it. That's it. She's dead, isn't she? Right? Oh wow. Whoa. She just. Why? What? What the hell? Wow. Wow. And then Kyubey was the one who's like, her death had been. Wow, so that's it. Wow, damn. What? Oh shit. Madoka. Wow, 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 that's really harsh. Even Homura's like, wow, damn. I don't know who's more cold. Homura or wow, that's a lot to take in. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Wow. What the heck? They even have different music. Oh, and a different outro. Oh, that's so sad. So, wow, that was a lot that just happened. Damn. So, Kyoko just like basically sacrificed herself to be with Sayaka and and then I just love how Kyubey straight up was like, "Oh yeah, this works out for me because now Madoka will become a magical girl because you're the only one left." Oh my god. I said it during the whole thing. I was like, Kyoko's probably going to die and woo, damn, that was I got to say I said at the beginning, I was like, I don't know if anything it can possibly top the last episode in terms of like the information. Not really, but just in terms of like, wow, we lost another one. They're just dropping like flies. But it was like that whole thing at the end with Kyoko basically being like going back to, I guess, her original ideals. She became a magical girl because she wanted to help other people. And then she got jaded. And then at the end, she met Sayaka and basically it's like Sayaka reminded her of herself. And then she's like, I want. Then at the end, she's like, yeah, like I want to go back to how I was before. I became a magical girl to help others. So I'm going to use the last little bit of my strength and give up my life to not let someone. Oh man, that was. Whew. It's really emotional. Damn. I don't even know if I'm making any sense right now. Okay, wow, that was pretty intense. All right, so man, that was I mean all the stuff I feel like I wanted to say I kind of said at the end there, just that whole last bit was just really intense and it was like emotional. I actually was like tearing up a little bit. Like I don't know, like my eyes are actually a little like watery right now. Like that was really sad. It took like a little while for it to kind of hit me just being like the implications of Kyoko. You know, like I said, she saw herself in Sayaka, but then she was living a selfish life after her family died. And then seeing Sayaka kind of like try and hold up to those ideals that she threw away. And at first, I feel like maybe the reason that she hated Sayaka so much was like she hated that Sayaka reminded her of herself. And then I think she came to appreciate Sayaka for that same reason. And then at the very end, she did a last selfless thing. You know, she became a magical girl because she wanted to try and be selfless, and then ended that way too. So, wow. And that really got me. So, yeah, um, what else can I talk about? That thing at the end with Kyubey was pretty. You go from like Kyoko doing something so selfless to just Kyubey just being so, I guess once again rational. It's like he just sees this as a not a game, but almost like a game of chess. It's almost like he's seeing where the pieces are. And then he sees like as the pieces get taken away, the magical girls are dying. And then he's just like thinking about the grand scheme, what he wants to accomplish, which is Madoka becoming a magical girl, and he just sees it as being one step closer to that. And the whole thing with like Hamura wants Madoka to not become a magical girl, whereas Kyubey wants her to be one. And he knows that with this huge witch coming, he said it himself, like, you have no way of doing this yourself. There's nobody else. So Sayaka and Kyoko going down actually works out in my favor. And he knows that Madoka doesn't want people to die, and he's gonna, like, he knows that she will sacrifice herself, even giving everything else, like seeing what being a magical girl is. Madoka's still like us. She's a sweet girl and she wants to protect people, and she's gonna want to protect her family and her friends and the city. So he knows that he's kind of got her cornered, and he was so close before, and he's just like, it's just that last little push I need, and she's gonna give up her humanity. So that's really interesting. So we're kind of at like the moment of truth here, where it seems like she's gonna have to make a choice soon, and Hamura it has realized this as well, and it should be interesting to see like Madoka's gonna be pulled in two different directions, and who's gonna come out on top of that. But like, damn, I can't believe we lost like two people in 2 episodes. Like, mommy died in the 3rd episode, and then we just like lost two people back to back. I guess we only have a couple more episodes left, so it's really the end game right now. But man, I wasn't expecting that to hit me as much as it did. So I think that's it. I think that's all I've got to say about this one. I'm really excited to see where it's going to go from here. But man, it's going to be real bummer not having them around anymore. Like I said, she's really starting to like appeal to me. I was really starting to like her character, and I even said, I'm like, she's reaching that arc. Like she's becoming a more personable person. You can see that she's changing for the better. So of course she's gonna die. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Really excited to see what episode 10 has for me. I wonder if it's gonna make me sad again or whatever is gonna happen. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction and discussion for episode 9, and stay tuned next week for episode 10. Until then, bye guys.
Special shoutouts to my top tier patrons: Nana, Sparky, Dumbass Loser, Tequila Mockingbird, Puncake G, Derek Nickel, Harry Gazif, Asborn Kennedy, and Icognito.